In this session we will evaluate how good are your leadership skills. Who is a good leader according to you? He may be a politician, a religious personality, or a famous business person. Or, he may be someone whom you know personally, like your boss, a teacher, or a friend. You can find people in leadership roles almost everywhere you look. However, simply having the responsibilities of a leader doesn't necessarily make a person an effective leader. If that was the case, all of us can learn to lead effectively with a little study, humility and hard work. So, how can you do this? The starting step can be by analyzing your performance in specific areas of leadership. So, let us complete the quiz to identify the areas where you already lead effectively and to explore where your skills need further development. In the analysis sections underneath, we'll direct you to the resources you need to be an exceptional leader. How good are your leadership skills? Follow these instructions carefully for the quiz. For each of the given statement, rate yourself between 1 to 5. 1 signifies not at all, 2 signifies rarely, 3 signifies sometimes, 4 signifies often and 5 is for very often. Please answer the questions as you actually are, rather than how you think you should be. When you are finished, add total values. You have answered the questions. Please ensure that you have answered all the questions. Now, it is the time to calculate the score. You just add the numbers, which you have marked. If you've done the marking honestly, then go forward for score interpretation. If your score is below 35, then you have to work hard on your leadership skills. There is a good news for you that if you use more of these skills at work, at home, and in the community, you'll be a real asset to the people around you. You can do it, and now is an incredible time to begin. If your score is in between 35 and 52, then you're doing okay as a leader, but you have the great potential to improve. While you've built the foundation of effective leadership, this is opportunity for you to improve your skills and abilities and become the best you can be. Examine the areas where you did lose points and figure out what you can do to develop skills in these zones. If your score is above 52, it is excellent. You're well headed to turning into a good leader. However, you can never be best at leadership or too experienced, so look at the areas where you didn't score maximum points and determine what you can do to improve your performance. There are numerous leadership skills and competencies that, when combined and applied, go toward making you an effective leader. You can build up every one of these abilities within and skills yourself. Read on for explicit thoughts and ideas on how you can improve your leadership skills. Now we will focus on the personal characteristics of a leader. Successful leaders in general have certain traits. The key zones of personal growth and development fundamental to leadership success are self-confidence and a positive attitude. Self-confident people are generally inspiring, and people like to be around individuals who believe in themselves and in whatever they are doing. In like manner, if you are a positive and optimistic person who attempts to make the best of any circumstance, you will find it a lot simpler to inspire people to do their best. Self-confidence. Question number 2 and 8 deals with it. Self-confidence can be built by mastering significant skills, abilities and circumstances, and by realizing that you can add real value by the work you do. One of the best approach to improve your confidence is to become aware of everything you have already accomplished. Positive attitude and outlook. Question number 10 and 17 deals with it. A positive mindset is also connected with strong leadership. However, being positive does not just mean presenting a happy face to the world. You need to develop a strong sense of balance and have to understand that setbacks and problems happen. It's how you deal with those problems that makes the difference. Positive people deals with circumstances realistically, prepared to make the changes necessary to overcome a problem. On the other hand, negative people often give in to the stress and pressure of the situation. This can lead to fear, worry, distress, anger, disappointment and failure. Some of the ways of getting rid of negative thoughts and feelings can be stress management techniques, including getting enough rest, relaxation and sleep, as well as physical exercise. In addition, understanding your thinking patterns and learning to identify and eliminate negative thinking are game changers. Emotional intelligence. Question number 5 and 15 deals with it. Emotional intelligence is something which is in general referred as soft skills, character, or even communication skills. EQ offers a more precise understanding of a specific kind of human talent. It is the ability to recognize feelings, your own and those of others, and manage those emotions to create strong relationships. Emotional intelligence is achieving to learn to develop empathy, as well as communicating effectively and practicing empathic listening. These helps you to understand the other person's perspective well. Transformational leadership. Leaders who inspire followers to transcend their own self-interests and who are capable of having a profound and extraordinary effect on followers. Transformational leaders create an inspiring vision of the future, motivate their followers to achieve it, manage implementation successfully, and develop the members of their teams to be even more effective in the future. We are going to explore these dimensions below. Providing a compelling vision of the future. Question number 6 and 14 deals with it. This is the ability to create a robust and convincing vision of the future, and to introduce this vision in a manner that inspires the people you lead. The starting part of being able to do this is to have an intensive knowledge of the area where you are operating. From that point, by using strategic analysis techniques, you will be able to gain the key insights you need into the environment you're operating in, and into the needs of your clients. With these techniques, you will be able to explore the challenges you face and identify the options that are available to you. From those available options, you have to identify the best one with good use of prioritization skills and appropriate decision-making techniques. Finally, to sell your vision, you need to be able to craft a compelling, convincing and interesting story. Being a good role model. Question number 4 and 11 deals with it. Good leaders lead by example, by showing others how it's done. They do what they say, and say what they do. These types of leaders are trustworthy, reliable, and show integrity. They get involved in daily work where required, and they stay connected with what's happening throughout the organization. Great leaders are not those who just sit in their offices and give orders. They demonstrate the actions and values that they expect from the team. Apart from building vision, a pivotal part of being a good role model is leading from the front by developing expert power. A leader can't depend on position alone. By staying updated and relevant within the organization, you'll inspire and motivate others because you're worthy of your power and authority, not just because you're the boss. Motivating people to deliver the vision. Question number 9 and 12 deals with it. You are the one responsible to create a clear vision and then selling the vision. You must be able to convince others to accept the objectives you've set. Emphasize teamwork and recognize that when people work together, they can accomplish incredible things. For efficient outcome, linking performance and team goals is required. This can be achieved by using management by objectives, that is, MBO, and key performance indicators, that is, KPIs. Ultimately, you need to motivate people to deliver your vision. Providing support and stimulation. Question number 1, 7, 16, and 18 deals with it. You can't keep people motivated at work by giving them a list of tasks to be completed each day. They need challenges and interesting work. They are required to develop their skills, and they need to be supported in their efforts to do a good job. While allocating tasks to different people, look for opportunities to match people with jobs and responsibilities that will help them to grow and develop. You can use Heron's 6 categories of intervention to decide when and how to help them to shine. Training needs assessments should be performed regularly to determine what your team needs to be successful. In addition to all these, emotional support is also very important. The Blake Mouton Managerial Grid is a great tool for thinking about the right balance between concern for people and productivity. Managing performance effectively. Question number 3 and 13 deals with it. Effective leaders are those who manage performance by setting their expectations clearly and concisely. It is when everyone knows what is expected from them, they deliver high performance. There's little uncertainty, therefore you can deal with performance issues quickly. When you create rules, help your people to understand why the rules are there. It is advised to involve them in the rule-making process and make sure that your expectations align with the resources and support available. Apply rules fairly and consistently. Key points of this session. Focus on developing your leadership skills in order to be successful in your career, regardless of your title or position. The presence of an effective leader in a team can automatically add value to it. They are inspirational and motivating. They know the right things to say to people to help them understand what is needed. They can convince people to support a cause. When you have an effective leader in your organization, you're well en route to progress. Try to develop these leadership skills in yourself and in your team members, and you'll see the performance and productivity of your whole group improve. In the next session we will learn the Leadership Motivation Assessment.
If you like our video and want to get more video on management, please subscribe our channel and share this with your peer groups. You are also invited to our Facebook group. If you are a manager, inspiring business leader, management trainer, practitioner, entrepreneur, student, please subscribe our YouTube channel and join our Facebook group. The name of our Facebook group is Prabix Management Academy. Please subscribe and join us. Cheers.